Hello, girls. It's Lily.
And it's Emily, and we're
The
the
Bee
Bee Blondes.
You sound so much more excited than I do. We're the Bee Blondes.
Hey, Lily.
Hey, Emily. I've missed you.
I miss you too. I'm so glad to be back podcasting.
I know.
It's
Me
been
too.
a while.
It's been so long. Too long.
So I guess let's just catch up on everything that's been going on. I know we've had a very busy 2 months.
I know. We have.
If by my new digs and your new background, clearly we have moved.
Yes.
You are about to be back home full-time in Birmingham, which is really
Correct.
exciting.
Yes, I'm moving back in with my parents, and I could not be more excited. I'm transferring to the University of Montevallo, which I'm also really excited about. And I'm going to start there in the fall.
It's exciting.
What else to say? I'm really excited. I love Montevallo. One really neat thing, too, is, Montevallo is similar to Auburn in the sense that it's a 4-year college and all that, but it's much smaller. And I've already noticed having more of like a personal feel with Montevallo than I ever had with Auburn. Like I've had communication with so many people already, and everyone's just been so kind. And I got like a scholarship that I didn't even apply for and all this sort of stuff. So, it's really neat. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a good transition for me, for sure.
Yeah,
But about yours. Yours is so much more fun than mine.
Well, I also moved back home, not in with mom and dad, but right next to our granddad, which has been so good. And, we've been doing a lot of renovations and, designing a new house is so much fun.
It looks so good. I went for the 4th of July, and seeing it just from a few years ago to now, y'all haven't even made that many changes, and it just looks, incredible. Y'all have done such a good job.
Well, it's amazing what your like furniture can do, to make a space feel like yours, even if you don't, and even just painting makes a huge difference. So we had somebody come in today to look at redoing the shower, which I'm really excited about.
Good.
So I get to pick out tile, and I love that stuff. It's
I know,
it's my
it's
fave.
fun to be an adult sometimes. And you get to
It is, and to have like grown-up spending money is dangerous and fun.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I've really gotten to a point where I've kind of just now started making some good money, and I've noticed that I'm definitely not the most financially responsible.
Me either, but we get that from our granddad.
True.
Speaking of, large financial impulse buys, we bought a truck on Saturday. So
what?
Matt traded in his car that he bought about a year and a half ago, and we bought a Ram 1500, which the only thing, it's so nice. It's a 2025. It's all blacked out.
Dang. Wait, how is it a 2025 if it's not even 2025 yet?
So with cars, they always release a year ahead than the year in. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense.
That makes 0 sense.
I know. But it's really nice, and it's nice to have a truck, but he loves it, and I feel safer with Kit in that car anyway.
Yeah, they're like tanks.
Right. But the only thing that I can hear every time we get in the car, TikTok sound that's like, my dad drives a Ram 1500. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, my papa drives a Rolls.
So I do know what you're talking about.
My dad drives a Ram 1500.
I feel like that sound is our life. Like, I feel like that's the perfect description of us.
It is.
That's my redneck roots.
It just cracks me up. So I was like, that's going to be Kit one day.
Oh.
My dad drives a Ram 1500.
Hopefully he doesn't sound like that.
I hope not.
I don't think
now that we're living
back in the boons.
Back in the boons, who knows? He may be a country boy, although his mama's not very country, although I sound like it.
Not really.
Well, I do have a southern accent.
Better. I know whenever I moved from Mississippi to Georgia, which Georgia's literally still in the South, so I don't know why it was so crazy, but whenever I moved to Georgia, everyone was like, "You sound so country." And so ever since I was about 8 years old, I've been super insecure about my accent. So I've spent like years trying to mask it. Sometimes it'll still come out, and
Oh,
it's
well,
really scary.
I have twice I've gotten comparisons that have borderline hurt my feelings. Although the first one was just completely savage. I'll never forget it. I was in Disney World and we were in the England pavilion at Epcot. And there was like a teenager working there who was from London. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your accent." And he's like, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Mississippi." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, you sound just like that cartoon chicken." I was like, "Cartoon chicken?" And he was like, "Yeah, Foghorn Leghorn."
What even is that?
He's the chicken that's like, "I say, I say, I say." Dead serious. I was
Gosh.
it
That
was
is hilarious. I love Disney World. I feel like the funniest stories we have are from us being in Disney World. I had my first sip of alcohol at the ripe age of 7 in Disney accidentally. Jacob, my cousin, speaks fluent Mandarin, and we were at one of the Chinese pavilion and the restaurant that was in there. I think it's called Nine Dragons or something. We were in there, and he was talking to the waitress in Mandarin, and he somehow talked her into giving him a smoothie with a shot of rum on top. And I ordered the same smoothie, but like the
right.
virgin version. Wow, that's hard to say. But anyway, so they brought it out. They accidentally brought me the one with the shot of rum on top, and I took the straw and went, and I was like, ugh, what is that? And I like looked up at my mom, and she was like,
Well, love that.
I was wasted. Not really. I didn't know. Probably
The
was.
I'll never forget too running through Morocco with Blake and not actual Morocco, but back to Epcot.
Right.
And I guess Blake bumped into somebody with a glass of wine in the Morocco pavilion. And I mean, soaked Blake in red wine. We were probably like 11. It was pouring rain. And
Always.
we had a like lunch reservations on the other side of
Oh, yeah. So y'all are sprinting.
the World
Yep.
Showcase.
Been there a million times.
And so yeah, Blake was completely saturated in alcohol, and we had to get him a new shirt. I
Oh, at
think
least
we
he got a new
had
shirt out of it.
he did nice necessary souvenir, but yeah, I really do love Disney World. You were with me when we had that, when everybody was arguing. Disney occasionally will make you do.
We always end up getting a knockdown drag out when
Yeah,
we're
I
in
mean,
Disney.
that's
Over
Disney. It's
literally
hot.
nothing.
Right. It's so hot. Everybody wants to do different things. And so tensions do get high at Disney World, although it's the most magical place in the world.
You're hot and you're tired, you're exhausted, you've
Your
been going
feet
all day, your
hurt.
feet
You've
hurt.
walked 40,000 steps.
Yeah.
So I will never forget this. All of us sitting there in Magic Kingdom outside of Space Mountain. Please tell me you remember this.
Yeah. I make magical
Arguing.
moment for family.
I make magical moment for family.
Was fighting out there. She knew. She was like, these poor people are about to kill each other right here.
And they need an ice cream.
And they need an ice cream. It was like the end of the day, and I guess they had an extra one. It was the same place that does the kitchen sink.
No, that's at the beach club.
Oh, never mind.
This was is it called Cosmic Rays?
Yeah, it's over there in Tomorrowland, but it's not Cosmic. It's not Cosmic Rays because that's where the hamburgers are.
Yeah, and Cosmic Rays is in Epcot, isn't it?
Cosmic Rays is in Tomorrowland. It's over there where the satellite around thing is, but the ice cream shop is literally right beside Cosmic Rays.
Okay.
In that little area by the bathrooms. But yeah,
I think of that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I make magical moment for family.
Yeah, and she hands it to us, and I literally go, "What do we get?" And she was like, "The ice
Ice cream.
cream." I was like, "Thanks." I bet she
It
was like, "Thanks,
was
brat."
probably, but it was very kind, and if I remember correctly, it was a very good ice cream sundae, and I think it solved all of our tension.
Probably. Do you remember the time me and Nolan lost Charlie?
At,
And the housekeeper had to find him and bring him back to our hotel room?
I do remember that. He was trying out his magic band. That's
Yeah.
when magic bands had first come out,
Yeah, and
and
Nolan and I were just going, like, in and out of the hotel room, but Charlie was like, "Let me take this a step further," and went all the way down the hall and out of the resort and just
his magic band
gone.
did not let him back in.
No.
That
I
was
think
that
he
was
went out of,
tough.
like, an employee door too, like,
He
it wasn't.
did, like, where there was, like, a fire escape.
I love
Love that.
Disney. I wanna go back. One of my girlfriends is there right now, and I'm so jealous. She's been
I love
posting all
Disney.
this stuff. I'm a big Disneyer. I don't care
I'm a
what they
Disney
say.
adult.
I Precisely. I really do not care. I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit there and, like, do all, like, the crazy
I'm
annoying
not wearing a
stuff.
weird t-shirt.
No.
I'm
But
not
I will dress up as, like, a character, but, like, in athletic
in,
clothes.
like, in, like, a cute way, not, like, in a
Not
cheesy
like,
way.
I'm dressing myself up as Cinderella. Like, I'm
Right.
not doing that.
No. Now, I will say we go hard for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party
That's
where you
completely different.
thank you, thank you. I was
It's
about to say
completely
it's a
different.
completely different
It's Halloween.
scenario. We're going
Now,
in October for Kit's first Disney trip,
when are
and the
y'all
whole
going?
family's going, like, middle of October, and
Because I'm going for my birthday.
yeah, it may be around the same time.
Collab. Be Blonde
Collab?
collab in Epcot.
Be Blonde Sex Disney World?
Drink around the world with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
How cute would that TikTok be?
it would. It's my 21st birthday.
Oh, yeah, so we have to do that.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
Can we actually?
But we are like literally the whole family's going, and so
That's
we
gonna
are
be
doing Snow
precious.
White and the Seven Dwarfs. So
That's cute.
yeah. Parker, my niece, is gonna be Snow White, and Kit is gonna be Prince Florian from Snow
I
White.
have no idea. I never was on the Snow White train.
Me either. Me either.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I
She was
just
never
never
my
like.
favorite princess.
She kind of got on my nerves.
Yeah,
But
she speaks very high.
yes, I think that's what it was. But that's super cute. It's a super cute movie. I
Yeah,
just.
I'm the evil queen, and Matt is the huntsman.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be
cute.
really cute. And then everybody else is dwarves.
What dwarf
Blake,
is Nolan?
Nolan's not going. I forgot. Nolan can't. Nolan's the only family member not
Nolan's the
going.
original Disney bounder. That
He
video of
is.
him with.
I got this badge for doing shrooms.
If you could, like, somehow put that into the podcast, like that video.
I know. I know. I
Literally,
need to see if I can
it's the funniest thing, and
stick
we
it in
talk about
here
it all the time. I got
because
this
it's
badge from
hilarious and
doing
it's iconic.
shrooms. It is iconic. He's an icon, and he was probably about 12.
Yeah, that was our first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Nolan was Russell, isn't that
Mhm.
his name? And our granddad dressed up as Carl Fredricksen. And we got stopped the entire night.
That's
Everybody was
precious.
obsessed.
I mean, the costumes were spot on. I
They
mean,
were.
like, Kappa
They
had
were.
on the perfect outfit. Nolan had on it. Oh my gosh, that was like the cutest thing I've ever
It
seen.
was so much fun.
I could probably talk the rest of this hour about Disney.
I
I'm
know.
honest.
And everybody's probably rolling their eyes. But I was dressed up as Briar Rose from Sleeping Beauty, and mom was her costume was iconic that year. She was
What
the
was she?
Votes for Women from Mary Poppins. It
Cute.
was adorable. It was adorable.
It's
And
really cute.
I'm trying to think. I've been one more time, and I was Cusco from The Emperor's New Groove.
I love The Emperor's New Groove. My parents
I do
never
too.
liked it. Every time I'd want to watch it, they would be like, "No."
I
And I
love
liked it. I
Emperor's
thought it
New
was so
Groove.
funny.
We quote that movie all the time. Not as much as I quote
A
Enchanted, which is
spinach
almost on
puff.
a daily basis, but we do be
I
quoting it.
quoted that to Presley the other day, my dog. I don't know, she was the only
But
person standing.
scared.
Yeah. She was the only person standing there, so I said that to her, and she looked really confused, but
It's hilarious.
it's good. It's funny.
And every time I do it, I crack myself up.
Well, you just do it so good.
Thank you. It's just years of practice. It's my hidden talent.
Good. I'm happy that you do that. I've worked so hard.
Well, Disney World is such a special place. It has such a special place in my heart, and I'm totally okay with being a Disney adult.
Me too. I
I'll
don't
claim
care.
it.
Disney adult until I die.
I'm a Disney adult with good teeth.
What?
Yeah, have you not heard that stereotype that Disney adults all have bad teeth?
No, I thought that was only for military wives.
Okay, well, I have not heard the military wives have ugly teeth. English people have bad teeth, notoriously.
I don't have very good dental care.
No, they don't. And you know what? The twerp that told me I sounded like Foghorn Leghorn probably had ugly teeth.
Twerp. I love insults like that are not mean. That are kind of funny. But it's did this person really just call me a twerp?
I love the word twerp. And I feel like twerp is not used in the English language enough. You know what else I like to use as an insult? Butthole.
My favorite thing is whenever you tell Matt that you're going to beat his whole butt, but you don't say butt.
I do say that a lot.
It's just because you're your whole. You're going to get it.
That's when he's done something really naughty. Then I'm going to beat his whole ass.
I started saying that to Lane. He's just like,
well, I call Matt a butthole a lot. Anybody, if they get on my nerves, you're being a butthole right now. And I don't feel like people use the word butthole, as an insult. Hot take.
Hot take. You know what? Maybe I'll just start calling everyone buttholes.
Well, it's it's not a bad word, and it gets your point across,
You're being a butthole.
Right. See, I just feel like, if you use the A word, if you use the B word, you're just going too far. It's too harsh.
No reason.
Butthole is a good medium.
Yeah, I feel like I would feel worse if somebody called me a butthole rather than.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, it gets your point across in a more respectful way.
Right.
And then you kind of feel it. When your parents tell you they're disappointed in you, it's the same situation. If somebody says, oh, you're being a butthole right now, you need to get it together because clearly you're doing something wrong and you've hurt somebody's feelings.
Sorry, this is totally different subject, but we went and bought code names last night and played it at Monica's birthday party, and it was a big.
It's so much fun. Speaking of code names and buttholes, when we played, Matt was being a real butthole.
Y'all, whenever I say I was scared that I was about to have to break up a fight, but it wasn't between Matt and Emily. It was between Matt and Emily's mother, Anna. I thought they were literally about to start scrapping, and then it started to get personal, y'all. It went past the game. They started, throwing low blows at each other. And,
it did. They get so competitive.
Yeah.
And Mom tries to act like she's not competitive with board games. She takes it so seriously.
She's as bad as Matt.
She is, if not worse. If not worse.
Yeah.
And
she started making it personal.
She did.
Start the personal vendettas, but
no, and Anna Gunthart will go there every single time. Every time.
Show did.
She did. But yes, and Mother ended that night saying she would never play another board game with Matt. So we'll see if she sticks to that. But
the same thing happened with Secret Hitler.
And you know what? They've yet to play Secret Hitler ever again together. So anyway, they're both competitive and love a board game. I also get very serious about board games.
I was about to say, we are all really competitive. I don't know, something about us, going back to the Disney thing, we're all so close.
Yeah.
that it's literally like we fight like we're all siblings, not like, oh,
Right.
you're my aunt and like I'm your niece. Like, no, like we're going outside. Like, you
Right.
know, we're gonna scrap
Yeah.
and it's fine. But I don't know. I
And
love
then
it.
we're like,
I love our family dynamic. I think it's
I
great.
love our family dynamic. Like, we can, like, call each other buttholes 1 second, and then the next second we're, it's good
Yeah,
with each other. So we go from butthole to it's good really fast.
we really do. We really do.
Is that
I
the
love
name
it.
of this podcast episode? We go to from butthole to it's good real
That
fast.
would probably get some
Some
clicks.
views.
What could they possibly be talking about?
Well, same with Megan Maroney and Cicadas. A musical journey.
Okay, that's
I
so
love it.
funny.
It
Oh,
was.
can we talk about your TikTok that you posted?
Oh, that kind of popped off.
Hello. You kind of went viral.
It's tiny viral, but yes.
It's got over 700 likes.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really fun day. I love Laurel. Laurel is such a hard word for me to say. I have a friend named Laurel who I love, but Laurel is hard for me. I
Do you
don't know
remember
what
the
it is.
Laurel Yanny thing? Remember?
Oh my gosh, yes. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we went to Laurel Mercantile, which is the store from the people who have Hometown on HGTV, and we went to their candle store, which was so much fun. I bought like 12 candles,
Really?
literally.
They like actually
Yes,
smell good?
fabulous.
See, that's my thing about like TV stuff or things you see online. I'm like, I don't really know if I trust that. I think it's really neat that they have like a store that you can actually go to and smell the
Well, they
stuff,
have
not just
three.
order it online.
They have three stores. So they have Laurel Mercantile, which is like home goods and textiles, and they have art and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have the Scent Library, which is just their candle store.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have their wood making store, Scotsman. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so it's really fun
How
and there's a
neat.
lot to do. So if anybody ever wants to stop by Laurel, Mississippi, it's a good time. There's cute stuff. So
Get you some candles and
get you
some
some
home
good
goods.
candles. And what I love too is when you buy a candle, they send home for every candle that you buy, they send home a little card with it about the meaning behind that scent and why it
Aw,
smells that way. So it's
I
really
love
cute and
that.
sweet. It really is
Aw,
sweet.
that'll suck you
Um
in. When people do crap like that, I'm gonna purchase it.
I know. You can't not.
I know. It's too
Like I
cute.
have one right now. Here it is. I bought it. It's called Summer 99.
Huh.
And it's white tea tonic. The meaning behind that candle was it smells like a perfume that her mom used
Aw.
in the summer of 99.
Wow.
But
It's a
I
good
bought it
memory.
because Matt was bought.
You
Matt was
purchased Matt.
born. Matt was born in the summer of 99, so that's why I bought it. But
Aw.
yeah, it
Matt.
smells really nice.
Matt's so young. I
He
forget that.
really is.
I
Yeah.
forget that him and Lane are only a year apart.
Yeah. He's a good old youngin', but
They seem so different. Like
I
Matt
know
has his crap together.
he
Wait, has a
does.
child. He's
I know.
married. Been married.
I know. He has it more together than I do. But we love that for him,
I know. We love it, Matt. Thank you.
But yeah, so this has been a really good, just random chit chat.
Yeah.
And I feel like I needed this.
Yeah, I know. We
I
never
miss
have
just
meaningless
gabbing.
chats.
No, and who doesn't love to just gab?
I'm a big yapper. I like to yap.
I like to yap. I actually can't shut my yap
I
most
know.
of the time.
Me either. I literally can't.
Yeah.
Literally cannot. I wish I could.
So Lily, what is your N of the week?
Alrighty. My N for the week is a side part. I know what everybody's thinking. Boo. Okay. No. I say boo to the middle part because I was drying my hair a few weeks ago. First of all, I'm balding. Rude.
Been there, done that.
Second of all, it just doesn't look good. Like, I don't know. It's not giving volume. It's not giving healthy hair. It gives greasy and slick down to my head.
Yeah. I can see that. I have to part my hair to the
But
middle
you
because I've
make it work, and you have like a money piece
yeah,
too. Like I have really short face framing layers, and so
right,
whenever I part my hair down the middle, I look like I have a mullet because I have like my face frames and then just like long hair.
right. Well, speaking of hair, I'm getting my extensions back soon. So I had
Really? I'm
my
taking mine out.
I love that we're
What
flip-flopping.
a journey! It's full circle.
It is. It is. I haven't had extensions in
A long time.
yeah, like a year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah, probably
Um,
over a year and a half because I haven't seen you
yeah.
with extensions in a long time.
Yeah, so I'm so excited. I'm doing the hand ties and then some tape ins as well just to fill in.
Yeah.
So
Good for
I
you.
I know I'm excited about it.
When are you getting those?
We ordered them on Saturday, so hopefully they'll be in this week.
Yeah, they
So
will be. It usually
yeah,
takes like 2 days to ship
and
during the week.
they're the Casey Welch hair extensions when she's like a big hair extension person in Beverly Hills.
Interesting. I've
So
only used Bellamy. No,
okay.
I take that back. I've used more than Bellamy, but I don't know.
I think Bellamy was the first hair extensions I did, and I liked them a lot.
I don't know. I feel like they fry off super quick. Like they'll be healthy and gorgeous, and then it's like literally like the next day they're brittle and gross, and there's like nothing you
Right,
can do because it's not like live hair. It's just gonna die.
right, right.
But I don't know. I'm kind of there right now, and I just want her out. I'm over
Yeah.
it.
I am excited to try these. My hairdresser, she is certified with Casey Welch. She went to Beverly Hills and did the training, and so
Oh
she trains
wow.
other people on the hair extensions. So I'm really
Okay,
excited about
fancy.
it.
On
I know.
the same note of self care, I have started doing laser hair removal, which has been literally incredible.
Iconic.
10 out of 10. I will never look back. I'm getting micro needling done on my face, which I'm
Nice.
terrified about because it's going to hurt really bad. Every time I say something to Monica about it, she's like, oh, it's going to hurt really bad.
It cannot hurt worse than the laser that I had done on my face that took off the first 3 layers of my skin. They had to hold me down. But after all
Three
of the
layers?
3 layers, after all of the skin had peeled off my face, which I looked like the creature from the Black Lagoon for like 2 weeks,
That's what I'm going to look like.
like I was coming off in clumps. It was insane. My skin has never looked better. I looked like a
Really?
baby. Yeah. Fine
When
lines
did you
gone.
get that
Sun
done?
damage gone. That was my junior year, after my junior year at Millsaps. So,
Wait,
but I'll never
what?
do it again because it
Because
hurts
it
so
hurts
bad.
so bad.
They even gave me a Valium beforehand.
And
And,
it still hurt that bad?
yeah, it was awful.
Wow.
Awful. So, no, I'll never do that again.
That
But
sounds awful, but that'll be the next thing I sign up for.
it really did something. It did. I mean,
Yeah.
I
And
had
then I'm
no
also getting lip
acne.
filler.
I've
So if
had
you see me and
multiple
I'm
plastic
just,
surgeons tell me that I'm not allowed to get lip filler because I already have big lips, which
you
I
have
do.
beautiful lips. Please, yeah, do not ever get lip filler. I just want half a syringe and I want some on my top because I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, do what you want. I'm the
Period.
queen of do what you want.
You know what? You're right. I don't have to explain myself to anybody because
No,
every
you
time I'm
do
like, oh,
not.
I'm gonna get lip filler, people are like, yeah.
Do what
And
you
by
want.
people, I mean my dad.
Well, as Papa would say, do as you damn well please.
Do as you damn well please.
Do as you damn well please.
That's what I'm doing. Doing as I
Well,
damn well please.
I'm all for it. Okay, so what is your out of the week?
So we were talking about this earlier. Impulse buying. My out is impulse buying.
Buying.
I am a big impulse buyer. If I see something I like, I will buy it.
I see it. I want it. I like it. I
Exactly.
buy
I
it.
have zero self-control.
Me too.
Zero.
We get it
But
honest.
we did it honestly. But I'm kind of in a state now where I'm like, you know what? It'll go on sale. Like I don't have to buy everything I like at one time. And about half the time, I'll see something that I really, really liked at one point and be like, ew, that literally was not cute. But we have a lot of really good consignment stores in Birmingham, and we have really good TJ Maxx and stuff. And Anthropologie, who always does really good sales. So I've noticed that every time I go to any of those places, they have about 1 trillion things on sale. Okay, hear me out on this belt. I've had to prove it to some people, but just pick up what I'm putting down, okay? So this is like one of those like saddle belts.
I love.
Thank you. Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it, but I love it. Anyway,
no, I think
it was $100 at Anthropologie, went on sale for $60, and then they had an additional 40% off their sale stuff. Last one.
Shut up! I love it. I love it. I love a belt. And speaking of belts, let me show you my.
Is it your Gucci belt?
No. How cute!
That's it. What's it called? Ella Ivy.
Ella Ivy.
I love it. Adorable.
Thank you. I love
like
it
even more on too, and I loved it whenever I saw it.
I love that it's a very versatile belt. So, like, obviously, I've got it on with jeans, but you could also pair it with like a cute sundress and like have it higher around your waist, and it would look really cute.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting about that too is that it's like a clothy material.
Right.
It's not like a regular
like embroidered.
Belt. Right. Yeah. I love it.
I know.
10 out of 10.
Thank you.
So Thank you. Also got that on sale.
I sure
Speaking
did.
Of impulse buying.
I sure did. 70% off. It was an impulse buy, but it was like originally like an $80 belt. I paid $12, I think.
See, that's not even impulse. Like $12. You spend
it's
on a meal
less than Chick-fil-A.
Fast food is ridiculous now.
Fast food's ridiculous. Also, since you mentioned TJ Maxx, I went to the TJ Maxx in Meridian the other day, and I got a Chloe bag.
Shut up!
I'm not kidding. You want to see it?
Did you get it?
Yes.
Yes, I want to see it.
Hold on, I'll go get it.
Okay.
Un momento.
I'll sit here very patiently.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Ah! Oh my gosh, what I love!
I literally screeched. I was so excited. Chloe at the TJ Maxx, and it even has like the certificate of authenticity with it. So, and it came with a dust bag and everything. I know TJ Maxx. I also got this little House of Harlow bangle. I was really excited about, and I got a
lot of House of Harlow stuff.
2 of the viral seashell necklaces. Hold on, and I'll show you those.
I haven't seen those viral seashell necklaces.
Oh, they've been all over. I've got them right in front of me. Okay.
I'm gonna
put my microphone down so I can show you. Literally adorable.
Oh, cute. I love. Wow. Wait, did you have that on the other day?
I wore it to the pool.
Correct. Yes. Very cute. Love it. It's cute too. Oh, I don't know which one I like more.
$13.
What?
$13. I know. I was so excited about it.
I love a sale. I love a steal. There's nothing better than that.
Speaking of that really segues into my end of the week, which is Dirt Cheap. The Dirt Cheap pops off sometimes.
You always have the best Dirt Cheap luck. Like, Emily will go into Dirt Cheap and buy me stuff because hers is incredible. Ours ended up closing in Auburn. Oh, yours is fire.
The jeans I have right now are Paige jeans that I got at Dirt Cheap for $10.
For Dirt Cheap.
$10. And
Paige jeans is wild.
It is wild. And I've gotten Valentino sandals from Dirt Cheap. They had a Longshamps bag the other day at one of the Dirt Cheaps in Gulfport. I almost got it, but I was a little nervous about it. But I also got a T3 hair dryer, and yes, it's the best hair dryer.
I love my T3 curling iron. I want their hair dryer.
I do too. I paid $20 for it.
Are you serious?
Yes, brand new, still wrapped in plastic. It had 2 hairbrushes in it and the hair dryer, and it's the best hair dryer I've ever had. Dirt Cheap is my end of the week.
I love Dirt Cheap. I love a sale. It's just give me all the sales. Well, is that considered an impulse buy? Because I'm buying it just
if it's Dirt Cheap. No. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Matt tells me all the time. Matt's like, Emily, just because it's on sale doesn't mean you have to buy it. And I
Incorrect,
disagree with
Matt.
that. I disagree with that
You're
statement.
wrong. I'll
That-
never be presented with this opportunity again. You don't
I know.
understand.
It goes against every fiber of my being. It really does.
I know. I feel
And
like that's me and my mom all the time. Like, we'll see something we like, and it'll be like $50
well,
for a
it's on
shirt.
sale.
And mom's like, $50 really isn't that bad when you think about it. I'm like, girl.
Cost per wear. Cost per wear.
Exactly. I get my money's worth out. That's what I say about my
Yes.
golden goose all the time, who like at this point are literally disintegrated. I'm always
Right.
like, well, I got my money's worth. Like, time for another pair.
Right. I mean, this is a finance podcast, and what we're telling you is cost per
Come to
wear.
us for all financial inquiries.
Man, this $600 custom bench that I had made for the foot of my bed that I'll never sit on.
I'm so excited. Can you show it to me?
Yeah,
You'll have
hold
to
on.
put it in the podcast, but I want to see. I've been so excited because I wanted to order something from them. Perfect.
Isn't it stunning?
I love it. I love how massive your bed is.
It is. It's huge. It is huge.
I love it,
Huge. Huge.
Can we talk about Trump getting shot?
I mean, I don't have words for the attempted assassination of a former president.
That's
And
crazy. Literally, what?
I mean, we're living in a crazy world.
Get political.
I mean, and we don't even have to get political. It's crazy,
It's
though,
just crazy,
that
right, that somebody
woke up and said, you know what, today I think I'm going to attempt to assassinate a former president of the United States.
He was my age.
And
That's
shot
so
dead.
sad.
I
Somebody
know.
with so much life ahead of them. Like, why?
And that's somebody's son, which is really sad, and, you know, potentially somebody's brother. And
Yeah.
But, you know, what we are clearly in the middle of a mental health crisis in our country and around the world, but you know, violence is never the answer, and it's not that deep, you know.
Yeah, it's real.
It's
I
just
mean,
not
a
that deep.
political candidate, like, that's just, I don't know. That's something
It's
they
not
do
that
in
deep.
like third world countries. Like, it's just not. There's no place in America for that sort of violence. There never has been.
No.
So.
And you know, when I say it's not that deep, I don't mean, you know, politics. I mean, like, you as an individual, it doesn't affect your individual life that much that you need to go assassinate somebody.
Well, I mean, you would die just, you know, like, it's just really, it just makes me really, really sad. The whole situation is really,
like, you feel like there's no hope.
Even if you hate Donald Trump, that's somebody's husband and father, and, you know, it's just,
it's another human being.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're so without hope in this scenario that the only option that you have is to also put your life on the line.
I know, it really is. At 20 years, like, that's
at 20 years old.
I was 20, I was like, oh my gosh. I guess it just really hit home for me because I was the same age as him. It's really sad. It makes my heart hurt.
It's tragic. It is a tragedy.
Yeah, really unfortunate situation.
Well, to move away from something so serious, my out of the week is microbangs.
That is a major, but I agree. I hate a microbang. No, don't do it.
Who thought it was a good idea? It's like, you know, Bridgerton, they all have microbangs, but you look like you're in Regency.
Popped out with the microbang. I said, who approved this? Because I never would. I never would have.
Like,
please
listen, we don't live in Regency times. We have evolved past them.
Did they even have the microbang during Regency times? I feel like this is something that came out during 2020 COVID, I've lost my mind era. And
could be.
Also, the worst thing to happen in fashion history is COVID. The way
I have to agree
with that. I was like, are y'all okay? What?
And now we've gotten to a point where, like, sweatpants are fashion.
There's no hope.
I've always loved athleisure, but like we can, if we're going out, we can step up from a sweatpant.
Yeah, I agree. You know,
like, I'm sorry.
I don't own a pair of sweatpants.
I don't either. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to buy Aviator Nation sweatpants. No. I'm not spending that much money on a pair of sweatpants. I'm not doing it. It's not cute.
Yeah, stuff like that is very frivolous to me. And I'm also pretty sure I probably owned a pair of sweatpants that looked exactly like Aviator Nation from Urban Outfitters when I was like 13.
Right. Well, and like, go for like PJ Salvage or something like that. You don't have to spend that much money. Like, just because TikTokers are telling you that Aviator Nation is the in sweatpant. It's not.
I mean, I guess if like that's your vibe, then that's your vibe. But let's
It
probably
just really
choose
brings me
something
back
else.
to like Visco girls. I
Yeah.
like associate Aviator Nation with Visco girls.
I mean, I prefer the Visco girls over whatever happened during COVID-19.
I agree. And
Like the
the
whole e-girl. No.
yeah,
Don't even
no.
start me with that. All of that sort of stuff. I was literally sitting there, even during COVID, when I was like 16, not really. How old was I? 17? I had no fashion sense at 17. Like, what? I was
Right.
literally on social media, like, no way y'all are wearing this, and this looks
Right.
good. Like,
Right.
this looks really good.
Well, and I will say I jumped on the trend during COVID because I wasn't leaving the house. And so I bought a ton of those massive graphic tees from Urban Outfitters, like the massive band tees.
Yeah. I fell victim to that too.
And they were comfy. I still
They're
sleep in them
comfy. You sleep
sometimes.
in them. It's fine. They were outrageously expensive.
Like $100 for a t-shirt with holes in it.
I will never forget in middle school, one time I had one of those really cool shirts from Urban Outfitters because I thought it was really cool. And we had Coach Hibbs that worked there at the time. He was our PE coach. I was walking and he goes, Lily, did rats get in your shirt and eat it? And I said, Coach Hibbs, that's really unkind. Please don't speak to me that way. So I kept walking.
Well, good for you for standing up to yourself.
I was
Yes.
literally like, why would you say that?
Right. What's that Taylor Swift song, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived?
I've never listened to a Taylor Swift song, probably other than Shake It Off when I heard it on the radio last.
Oh, well,
My
hot take.
unpopular opinion is I cannot stand Taylor Swift. Somebody shoot me! Somebody shoot me. Every time I say that, it's like I have killed their puppy. I don't like Taylor Swift. I've never liked Taylor Swift. I think she's really annoying and I think her music sucks. But
Hot take. There's some Taylor Swift stuff that I do like. There's some that I don't.
and
I
everyone's
hated.
entitled to their opinion.
Right. I hated Folklore. I hated Evermore. Liked Midnights. I'm not a fan of Tortured Poets Department at all.
I just feel like all of it sounds the same. And like some of the stuff that she airs out. Like, there's one song where she was like, I'm so obsessed, but he avoids me.
Yeah.
Are you like he avoids you?
She probably is a little cuckoo.
I think she's
like, let's just be
absolutely
honest.
batshit insane. But I don't know why I can't stand her so much. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater. I'm a hater at heart.
No, you are not.
Hater at heart. I don't know. I think it's just so overplayed too, and everyone's so obsessed. And I'm like, and if you say you don't like one of her songs, people literally get so pissed off. So I guess I'm just channeling the same energy.
In the opposite way. And I do think she's overhyped a little bit. I mean, a lot of bit. A lot of bit. And
also, her
there's like a weird
make no sense to me.
No, but I love it.
0 sense.
No, I kind of love it for her.
He seems like a good guy, but I'm just like, what? What's happening here? She has that man on stage dressed up in a top hat.
In a top hat. I know.
If I told Lane to put on a top hat, I would never see him again.
Actually, speaking of top hats, had a dream the other night that Blake, my brother, was wearing a top hat and would not take it off.
What?
And I don't feel like that's too far from reality. Blake, if you're listening to this, please don't go buy a top hat.
No. I don't know.
Oh, that might be a sleigh.
You never know.
If anybody could pull off a top hat, it would be Blake.
It would be Blake. Good. So, yeah, Blake, go buy one.
Go buy a top hat if you feel Blake.
That would be hilarious. What if he shows up next time you see him in a top hat and he's like, what? Comes on this massive top. Like, orders one of like the huge, crazy, funny ones.
I had to call Blake because, was this yesterday? Potentially. Anyway, I had the worst dream. I had this horrific dream that Blake and I had murdered one of our high school classmates.
Good.
And brutally murdered her. It was awful. And we had another high school friend that we went to and we were like, hey, we've got her body. What should we do with it? And she said, put it under my house. It's fine. No one will ever find her.
Understand.
Just put her
Happens.
under here. And it was a tragic dream. And I woke up and I called Blake and I was like, I had this vivid dream. And I was like, it was such a vivid dream that like I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe 3 years ago we murdered this girl that we went to high school with. And Blake was like, don't put that on me. You did that by yourself. I did not do it.
Like,
But
what? You've been watching too much Dateline or something.
that, and I think part of it is a Facebook group was started for my 10-year high school reunion. And so like everybody has been talking in that. So I don't know if it just made me think of these people.
Yeah.
And I have
You
no
know what I
idea.
think about all the time is so I went to the same high school like almost all throughout high school. Then during COVID, I transferred to an online school and graduated from another high school. But I never like went in person there or anything. So I
Right.
wonder if like my classmates will send me a 10-year reunion thing or not.
Right. Um, I don't know. And what's crazy is that I'm almost at my 10-year reunion.
That is
And
great. That actually is wild.
I know. And
Where
my
is it
senior
next year?
year, yeah, 2025. My senior year of high school, we did a time capsule.
Ooh.
And so we'll be opening our time capsule, which is crazy. I cannot remember what I put in there. I'm hoping that I gave myself some money. That would be nice. I feel like that's something I would have done.
Give
I
yourself
also,
$20.
yeah,
Thanks,
I also
Disney.
think I might have put lipstick in there. Like the lipstick
Like
that I
your
wore
favorite
every
lipstick.
day.
That's so
Yeah, I
cute.
think I did that. Um,
Oh, I
but
wish we did something like that. We had something where we wrote ourselves letters.
mhm.
I never received that letter though.
We wrote letters, and then also I had a biology teacher who um, had you write a letter to yourself, and she was going to mail it um, when we were, I guess, 10 years out. And sadly, she passed away. And
Oh,
so her daughters found all, because she had taught for like 30 years, found all
that
these
made me cry.
letters to students, and so they mailed them all to us. And so that was a few years ago that I got that,
That
and it
is
was
the
very sweet.
most precious thing I've ever heard. That literally makes my heart warm.
Miss
Oh,
Davy, she was literal angel on earth. She was like teeny tiny, and she had like white hair. She was elderly, and she was precious.
oh.
I
I
know.
never really had like a teacher that I was
We're
obsessed
super
with.
close to. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Well, one
think.
of my former teachers actually came by the house yesterday she had moved to Colorado. Shout out to Dunkley. She came by the house
Oh, that's
yesterday
different. That's
to,
like a family friend.
well, she was my teacher first, and then she became a family friend.
Oh, I didn't know
Um,
that.
yeah. She was my Spanish teacher, and we
I
went with her
hated
to,
my Spanish teacher, Miss Bizjack. If you're listening, I can't stand you.
well, I didn't learn a ton of Spanish. Sorry, Leanne. I did my class with me, and they did all of my work for me. So
Nice.
I really didn't have to put in a lot of effort in that class.
Good.
I'm telling on myself here, but um,
I
my
worked so hard and like literally I was such a teacher's pet, like please like me, please. And I worked my butt off in that class. And that woman just said, I don't like you. You're done. I remember one time she made me cry in class. I don't even remember what it was about, but she literally made me sob. And I was sitting there quietly sobbing. And she goes, in front of the whole class, Lily, do you want a Hershey's kiss? I said no. I was
good
so
Lord,
upset. I don't even know what she said, but if it was enough to make me cry, it had to have been pretty hateful.
right. Well, thankfully, I had a better relationship with my Spanish teacher. But yeah, she brought a gift to Kit yesterday. It was really sweet.
Deadly Ann. She's so sweet.
Um, but yeah, so Well, I guess, Lily, this episode's getting pretty long, so I guess we should go over our tip of the
Okay, the
week
girls have
real
missed
quick.
us.
I
They're
know, I
long
know.
awaited.
They're like the longer the better. Girls just talk for hours.
Yeah, maybe this time we can like listen to it in intervals, so it
Yeah.
won't feel as long. The next episode. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So our tip of the week is to do your own nails. I did
Yep.
mine last night while we were watching House of the Dragon, and this is the Ella and Mila polish in French Martini. It's
So
linked on our
cute.
LTK. It's
So cute.
so cute. You can't even tell in the camera that good, but it's like kind of a sheer color. Like it's like a jelly
Yeah. It's
color.
such a good red, like summer red.
Yeah. And it's got some pinky in it. It's kind of like trying to think of what the word would be. It reminds me of like hibiscus is the word that's like screaming in my brain.
Yeah.
But I love it. And you know,
It's so
you
cute.
don't have to pay a ton of money
I was about to
to
say, I don't
go
know
get
about
your nails
you.
done.
Last time I went and got my nails done, it was like $120.
It's crazy.
I was stressed out.
Invest
Like
in good polish and like good nail care and do it yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I love going to get my nails done sometimes, like for
I
a
don't
special
even like
occasion.
doing it anymore because it used to be like an experience where they like soak your nails and like massage. Now they're just trying to get you in and out. But what's strange is that it takes double the time that it used to. So you're sitting there
Right.
forever. You're not even getting the full service that we used to get. You're paying double the amount. And I don't know.
And it's low key kind of
hate the nail
awkward.
salon.
Let's be honest. You're holding hands with this
I hate a nail
stranger.
salon. Yep, I'm sorry. That might be a hot take, but I can't.
No, it's not. I agree with you there. I hate sitting at a nail salon, and I do prefer getting my nails done for special occasions because they look better. Because I'm not
That's
fabulous
different.
at it, but
there's just no reason to be spending $120 every 2 weeks.
Every other weeks. No.
That's
No.
just.
So this is the summer/year of do your own nails, and Ella and Mila can help you out. So look on our LTK. I really like their stuff.
We have a lot of other colors too that we've used that we like, and
Paint the Town Red.
Yes,
Luminous.
I love that one. That's one I had on when we posted. I think.
That's a perfect red.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I really like, I have French Martini and Island Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Luminous.
I love both of those colors.
Yeah.
And they don't chip at all.
No.
I don't know. It's actually good quality because I used to only do OPI, but I really like the Ella.
Well, and the Ella and Mila nail polish dries down so much faster than any other. And I did 3 coats on this, and it was dry, I don't know, 10 minutes. That's unheard of for like non-gel nail polish. It really is.
Unheard of. It's magical.
It is.
Literally.
It's like magic nail polish.
Do you remember the Crackle nail polish?
Never did it. I hated it.
I don't think I did it either, but I don't remember. But I feel like I was obsessed with it.
It looked like tree bark to me.
It didn't look good. Like
it was never my jam. I was really into like the glitter nails.
I like the glitter nails. Yep.
Yeah, and then I had
the big French tip. That was a low for me.
Let me tell you something that has always have a hard time with French tip, and not on the fingernails. I have a hard time with French tip on the toenails.
I love it on my toes. I love it on my toes. But like the thin, like little French tip, like
well, you know, I have a toe thing anyway. I hate feet, but like
you do hate feet.
The thing about French tips is that you're trying to elongate your nail and make your nails look longer. What I don't understand about the toes is why do you want your toenails to look long?
Oh, I didn't know that was the purpose of it.
Yeah. So I think I just have like a mental block there. Like I don't want my toenails to look long. So
next time I see you, I'm going to put my French tip toes in your feet. I mean, my French tip toes in your face. Maybe you'll understand.
I'll probably puke. I'm just going to be dead honest with you.
Beautiful feet. What do you mean?
It's not just your feet. It's just feet in general.
I'm giving you a hard time. I'm not going to put my feet in your face.
If Matt puts his feet on me, I'm not speaking to him for an hour.
Matt, he's really
accident or
Matt, I know it wasn't an accident. Get your foot off of me.
Get your dogs away from me.
Put the dogs away, Matt. Nobody wants to see that.
Put the dogs away.
I know, that's how I
Who
feel.
let the dogs out?
Whenever I met Lane, actually the first time I met Lane, he had on flip-flops. And I said, we're going to have to fix this.
Red flag.
He's an avid flip-flop.
Matt occasionally wears a flip-flop.
I hate a flop.
He is not as big of a flip-flopper as he is his loafers. Those are his favorite shoes. And I like the loafers. I do. Does he wear them with athletic shorts? Yeah, he does. Does that bother me? Yeah, it does. But, you fight battles and you have
pick
to
and
pick
choose
them.
your battles and yeah. Yep,
The loafers and the athletic shorts from Academy.
You know what?
I'm gonna let it go.
I'm
gonna let it go.
Yep.
I'm gonna let it go.
There you go.
But yeah, well, this has been so much fun, Lily. I've missed the podcast, and I'm so excited to get back into it. So now that we're a little bit more settled and life has calmed down a little bit.
Exactly. I'm gonna come. I think actually it would be a fun idea. Let us know in the comments if you would want us to do this. But if we did a podcast like video, but of our hair and makeup routines, and like we get ready together, we both kind of do our makeup and say what we're doing and all that sort of stuff. I think that would be so fun. Post on YouTube.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that. I think that's an iconic idea. And the girlies love makeup, so
they do. Y'all ate up that lipstick post.
You did. We were like, okay, LTK, come on,
yes, come
on, earnings. So
dead. Really.
So thank you guys for supporting that too. It really does mean a lot to us, and it kind of helps us be able to do this, which we have so much fun. So
we love it.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Alrighty. Well, we will see you guys.
Love ya.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.